Before we get into this video, I just want to get this out of the way. I was inspired to make this channel after watching Overanalyzing Avatar. I really enjoyed the Naruto franchise, and its content made me realize that no one has done this yet for Naruto, and I'd like to be the first one to do it. I'll leave a link down to Overanalyzing Avatar channel down in the description below. I recommend checking out if you really enjoy Avatar as well. Now then, let's get into the video.
12 years ago, a nine-tailed fox suddenly appeared. One shinobi faced the nine-tailed fox in mortal combat. He sacrificed his life to capture the beast.
Hey look, it's Naruto!
This ninja was known as...
When did Minato learn the solar flare? This is amazing. Look at this. Although as a first-time viewer you won't know this. This is the seal that Minato placed on Naruto just before he died so he could seal half of Kurama in him. Naruto grew up without a family, and you can see that here. He wasn't getting any attention from anyone, so he's doing what he can to get it. What's up with this? These guys are at least tuning and they can't even catch an academy student. Hey, that's a shadow clone jutsu and the opacity jutsu. Wait, the hell happened to this guy?
Alright, Sakura here, let's do it!
Cheeky introduction for Sakura. The class already knows her name, so she was really speaking to the audience. Also, take a look at this. Recognize who's all in this shot? Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. That's Team 7. This was intentional. Just look. They weren't sitting in that order at all. Shikamaru is also slightly in the shot, and that's Naruto's future best friend.
Yes! I did it! I kicked butt!
I never understood why they did this for Sakura. This is one of the few things I'm glad Kishimoto scrapped. What's he smiling about?
So what? It's not like there's anyone waiting at home for me!
Naruto?
What do you want now, Sensei?
Well, I was just thinking. Maybe after you clean this all up, I could take you out for some ramen. The good stuff. What do you think?
In my opinion, Iruka handled this perfectly. We find out later that Iruka also did not have parents growing up, which is why he cares for Naruto the most. He knows what it's like to not have a family, so he's doing his best to be there for Naruto while still maintaining the student-teacher relationship.
Because I'm going to be greater than any of them. Me, Naruto, the next Hokage, a ninja legend! Then everyone will have to stop disrespecting me and look up to me! Believe it!
Big respect for Naruto here. Not because he painted the Hokage's faces, but because I relate to his ambition. He doesn't like being pushed around and ignored. What's the best way to prevent that? Become too big to be pushed around and ignored. This is probably the third time they've used this transition from the tree. I believe they do this because this is a very heartbreaking moment for Naruto. He often has flashbacks to him sitting on that swing alone.
The final test will be on the clone jutsu.
Ah! That's my worst technique!
No, it isn't.
You failed!
Hey, I could use that.
He's off, but his moves weren't bad, and he did hang in there and replicate. This is his third try, so you know he really wants to become a ninja. We could cut him a break and pass him.
Art of manipulation. Mizuki is planting the seeds for treason.
There, you see him? It's that boy. I heard he's the only one who failed. Well, it serves him right. Just imagine what would happen if he became a ninja. I mean, he's the boy who... Shh! We're not allowed to talk about that.
Why is that? I never understood the reasoning behind this decision. Why was everything kept a secret from Naruto? It definitely didn't make his life any better. At the very least, everyone didn't have to treat him like a monster. Kid was hated for being the son of a hero. Why does Iruka sleep in his mission gear? He's even got his headband on.
Lord Hokage, this is not just a prank. This is a serious crime.
That scroll contains secrets that were sealed by the first Hokage, secrets known only to our village.
If it falls into the wrong hands, they could destroy our entire way of life.
How, though? If the scroll is so important, how did an academy student waltz in and take it? I've always thought this exit was super cool. Wait, why is he blue and not red? Also, you may wonder why none of those kunai are fatal hits. Later on, Mizuki says he wanted to save Iruka for later. One more thing. This sets up Iruka being faster than Mizuki in terms of travel speed. Iruka randomly ran around and searched and came across Naruto first. Mizuki should have been running straight here.
The fox spirit that killed Iruka's parents and destroyed our village has taken over your body. You are the nine-tailed fox.
Naruto, get down!
Why doesn't he use his crystal ball more often?
How did you know?
That it was me and not Iruka. Because I'm Iruka.
This is cool, don't get me wrong, but he isn't even using Kurama's chakra here. He's just upset. So why doesn't he lead every fight with this from now on? It's not like it tires him out.
Okay, you can open your eyes now.
With this scene here, Naruto has finally opened his eyes to the light. All of his problems aren't dealt with, of course, but he is now on his journey to dealing with them all. Overall, amazing pilot. We learn a lot about Naruto and Iruka in this episode. Although Iruka isn't the main character, he remains in Naruto's life all the way up to the point when he becomes Hokage, and this episode is the reason why. We also learn some information about Team 7. Sakura is determined to prove herself to others, but most importantly, Sasuke. Sasuke being the resident edgy guy who is too cool for school. I really liked this episode. Let me know your guys' opinions in the comments below. If you liked the video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. I'll see you all in the next video.